So to start off, I'm going to be doing this quick little how to cream contour video. So to start off, you always want to prime your skin and you want to have a nice base. And because we're going to be doing a lot of creams today, I don't want my pores to stand out too much, so I'm going to be going in with two of my favorite primers when I don't want my pores to be standing out too much. And the first one that I'm going to put on first is this Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and this is really great to really smooth those pores. And for me, I get them in like my T-zone area mostly. So first I'm going to take some of this. And what I like to do is I like to just put some on my finger, and then I'll warm it together between my fingers. And then I'm just going to apply this to the spots where I feel like my pores stand out the most. And when doing this, I like to wipe, but I also like to pat and push it into the pores to make sure that they're getting filled in. I'm taking this Rimmel London Fix and Perfect primer. And this one is really great because it's more of like a silicone primer. So with this stuff, I like to put it on the rest of my face because it's not as drying as the Makeup Forever one is. So I'll just do the same thing, rub it between my fingers, and then just kind of pat all over. And because we are going to be using mostly creams, I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting underneath my eyes and just a little bit on my cheeks where I have like this redness. So I'm going to be taking the Smashbox Masterclass palette. Looks like this. And then when you open it up, it's got two sides. So I'm going to take the side with the creams. And I'm going to be going in with a mixture of this one and this one for underneath my eye area. And then I'm going to take this green one and just put it on the little red spots I have on my face. And I do like to add, I'm going to add a little bit of the Josie Maran Pure Argan Oil. This is just like a sample that I got. Okay, that's not going to work. So I just like to add a little bit of this stuff to whatever light cream products I'm using. And I'm going to be taking this Royal Lane Nickel BMD 211. And we're just going to apply this right underneath our eyes, like where you feel you get the most darkness. Okay. Then I'm just going to kind of pounce that out with any kind of sponge. Now I'm going to clean my brush off and I'm going to go back in with that green. Okay, so now that that looks crazy, but we got it all blended out, we're going to go in with the foundation. And the foundation I'm going to be using today is, I'm going to be using these Makeup Forever Ultra HDs in the shades Y205 and Y215, and I'm just going to mix both of these to get my perfect shade. Can't tell if I'm out of focus or not. And to do that, I'm just going to pump some on the back of my hand. One pump of each is probably enough. Maybe a little bit more of the two. 1.5. Okay. Then I'm just going to mix that. And we're going to go in. And when you're doing your foundation, you always want to make sure that you're bringing it down your neck. Because you don't want to have that foundation line of like orangeness. I remember those days. And when you are color correcting on your face, you always want to make sure that you're never swiping right on top of that color correction that you already did, because when you do swipe, what you're going to do is you're going to move all the foundation along with all the work you just put into correcting the dark circles and etc. that you have on your face. So by like dabbing, it's going to make sure that when you apply your foundation, the foundation is going to stay there along with all the color correcting that you did. Okay, now for concealer, I'm going to take the Sephora Bright Future and then the Maybelline Dream Lumi. I literally just got this a couple days ago and I feel like it's already almost out. I don't know. Okay. So, I'm going to put down the Maybelline one first because that one is a little bit darker. So I'm going to put that down just right there, right underneath our eyes where we put those, that orangeness. And a little bit right there. And then with the Sephora one, I'm just going to add a little bit more. And we're doing this underneath our eyes, on our chin, down the nose, and on our forehead. And I'm also going to put some. Say you suck in your cheeks, so your regular contour is going to go right there. So I'm going to put some right underneath, just so that when we do that contour, we go out a nice cleanness underneath. Okay. So now for the cream contour, I'm taking this L'Oreal Paris True Match. And this is in the shade Light Medium. And what I'm going to do with this is we're going to put it right on our cheekbones. And then I'm also going to put it just in little dots around the forehead, a little bit underneath my chin, and then a little bit, little down the sides of the nose. Now, we're just gonna blend away. So if you end up going a little bit too far down with that cream contour, what I'm gonna do, like right here, it's kind of all lumped together. What I'm gonna do is go back in with some of that concealer, and I'm taking the lighter one, the Sephora, and I'm just going to add a little bit more. And just kind of clean it up. Because I already did my lower lash line, what I'm doing now is I'm just blending that concealer right underneath. Okay, and you just want to make sure that everything is nicely blended out. Okay, now this is one of my favorites. So to add more, because we aren't going to be setting this on the face, so to add more of like a contour color, I'm going to be going back in with that Smashbox Master Palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It's the contour shade. Because I'm so fair, that L'Oreal concealer that we used for the contour and bronzer, it's a little bit more of the warmer side, and I really like this contour to kind of help cool it down. Okay. To put this on the face, I'm using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush And I'm going to be putting a lot of that argan oil on my brush and then dipping it into the stuff. Okay, and this stuff is like insanely pigmented. Can you see that? So I'm going to dab a little bit off. And then we're going to just put it on. Okay, now I'm just going in with another different sponge, and I'm just going to blend that together. Okay, now that we have the bronzer and all that done, for blush, I'm going to be going in with a mixture of these two, also from the Smashbox palette. Okay. Now for highlight, I'm going to be taking this ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Stole the Show. And this is what it looks like. I've used it a lot. Can't tell. And then I'm going to add some more of that argan oil. I'm telling you, oils really come in handy when you're doing makeup. And I'm just gonna mix it up with my finger, and we're just gonna dab it on straight like that. And what I like to do is I like to go in first with the finger that I put it on and just apply it, and then I'll swap to a clean finger and blend it out. And one of the reasons I love this highlighter is because you can put so much of it on and it does not look cakey. And I'll go back in with my sponge and just balance it all out. Okay, now I'm just gonna finish underneath my eyes, and we used absolutely no powder, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna fix my hair, finish my eyeshadow, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the last thing that we're gonna do to our face is spray this NYX Dewy Finishing Spray all over. And that is a really, really important step because we didn't use any powders on our face today, like at all. So normally when you put the powders on, it's to ensure that all the creams underneath are gonna stay. And because we didn't do that, we really need to have a finishing spray on our face to make sure that those creams do not slide off throughout the day. So yeah guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I just really wanted to do a cream contour look with no powders whatsoever at all on our face, not even on our under eyes, and I'm actually really surprised right now because normally my under eyes crease like that, and like they haven't even creased yet. I don't know if you can tell from all the way back here. They haven't creased yet at all. Like the only powders that I used underneath there was to finish up my under eyeshadow, was just kind of a little blending, and that's about it. But yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, I know I already said that, but I love doing these and I will be making more in the future. So please like and subscribe to my video, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.